Hey guys, it's your boy CeeLo, not green, and today we got the first look at the new ping system that will be implemented in the Overwatch 2 closed beta on April 26th, as well as a look at some of the upgraded UI changes that Blizzard has added to the alpha build of Overwatch 2. Let's get into it! Today, as promised by Jon Spector last week, the Overwatch team put out an article covering the new ping system that they created that will be added to the game when the Overwatch 2 closed beta launches in about a month on April 26th. Before we dive into the article, I wanted to give Blizzard mad props because since the Aaron Keller update 2 weeks ago promising more communication, they actually have delivered. Every Thursday over the last 3 weeks, we got the Aaron Keller update video, the dev livestream interview, and now this new article covering the ping system. They've kept their word of delivering more information about the beta since committing to it, and I think that needs to be addressed and applauded. Blizzard has had a notorious problem saying that they're going to deliver more communication and then absolutely ignoring that and going silent like they did at the end of BlizzConline in 2021. As of now, they're 3 for 3 on weekly updates, and I'm very happy to see Overwatch getting some attention again. It looks like Thursdays are going to be the major news drop days, so be sure to look forward to next Thursday, where we're more than likely going to get some kind of update on the alpha and or beta. Okay, with that out of the way, let's take a look at the ping system. Blizzard put out an article that covers the basics of the ping system so we can get a taste of what might come when we get to play the beta. They start off by saying that they wanted to add a ping system to follow their every voice matters motto that they follow at Blizzard. Honestly, I think that's just PR talk to try and bring the good faith back to the company that has been spit roasted over the last year, but I suppose it still fits. They go on to say that they really wanted to add a feature that can help improve non-verbal communication in the game, which I feel is the main reason it's there to begin with anyway. Having this system in Apex is far more useful than actually talking in it, so I'm happy to see this feature coming into Overwatch. So based on the few screenshots we have, it looks like if you hold down the ping button, it will bring up a wheel where you can select a certain callout based on what you choose. So you can see watching here, which a sniper can use if they're saying they're keeping an eye out on a specific place, the countdown button. So if you're playing dive or something, you can ping a location on the map and have that spot play a countdown and then everyone dive wherever the tank is going. And an enemy option so you can ping where you saw an enemy. Along with the selectable options in the wheel, the article seems to imply that if you quickly press the ping button on a location, just a regular non-specific ping will come out. And if you ping an enemy, a little locator icon will appear above the pinged enemy's head. This would be amazing for coordinating a dive on a support or pinging an enemy for a sniper to see and try to get LOS on them. However, if the enemy breaks LOS from you, the ping will stay where the last known position of them was. So in this image, you can see Mei ping the enemy Reaper, and he has an icon above his head, as well as a red outline. And once he walks behind a wall, the ping is still there, but it's only where he was last actually in her LOS. This is a great countermeasure to help see any flanking enemies and make sure you have a general idea of where they could be once they hide themselves. It also prevents it from being a wall hack. As Jon Spector said in the interview last week, if an enemy is seeable through walls via Sonic Arrow or Widow's ult, you can ping that enemy. So this ping system is a pretty decent buff to both Widow and Hanzo, who I don't think need much buffing in a 5v5 world. The article goes on to say that some abilities like Moira's Fade, Sombra's Translocator, Tracer's Recall, and Reaper's Shadow Step all cleanse the ping. So if you wanted to re-ping them, they would have to be back in your line of sight. They also added an amazing feature to already existing communication in the game. Whenever you use the I need healing or group up call in the normal comms wheel, a ping will appear on your character. So if you really need healing as Ana or Genji, you'll have a ping icon on you, as well as, I assume, a little ping noise that just goes out so your team will notice more. If you're getting dove by the enemy team as Zen, just ping yourself by hitting I need healing to alert your team you're getting pounced on. It's so much easier to notice when a noise plays or when you can actually very quickly see where your support is as they're being pummeled. They wrap up the article saying that they hope it reduces in-game toxicity since now people not in chat can actually communicate without talking, as well as them saying that they now have heavy spam prevention filters to help prevent the game from being absolutely lit up with markers all over the map. They also said that if you want, you can just turn the pings off, as well as being able to squelch chat on someone if they're just pinging non-stop. So there is ways to prevent the ping system from being incredibly invasive and annoying. They close it by saying it's still a work in progress and are planning on making it better and better as the alpha and betas continue in the future. My first impression of this is that this could be a literal game changer. The utility of what they showed and talked about could be incredible for the game. Instead of just yelling Reaper high ground or Reaper behind, so you can accurately tell your team where someone is or where you are to help you out. I'm so glad that they took the time to develop something like this because this is a quality of life change that I don't think can be overstated enough. The immediate impact on the quality of games could be exponentially huge if you and your team use it right. I do feel like a video would help explain this so much more than a few screenshots, but I guess this was just an intro and we'll probably get a deeper dive into it more of what the new system has to bring. I think this could be one of the best additions to the game in years, to be completely honest. The potential is unreal. One other really small point I wanted to bring up was a few details that were shown in these screenshots that I don't think many people would have noticed. It looks like the very polarizing new UI got a little bit of a facelift. If you look at the ult meter in these screenshots, you can see that they've been updated to have a new look. If you look at these images of what the ult meters used to look like in Overwatch 2, since it was announced in 2019 when it was first shown, these new images today show that the meter has a little bit of a polished look. The older ult charge meter was just a plain circle with not really much around it besides the lightning effect once you actually have your ultimate charged. Now, however, there's more of a design to the ult meter. The solid orange bar has stayed, but based on the many images we have here, that thinner orange bar with a dot in it looks like it spins around the inner part of the ult meter. If I had to guess, in motion, the closer you get to having your ult, the faster that little inner circle will spin, helping reinforce the idea that you're about to have a really big ability off cooldown. As well as the inner circle, it looks like there's a dotted circle on the outside of the ult meter that gets closer and closer as you build more ult. Look how faded and far away it is with lower ult charge, and how much closer and more visible it is at 90% charge. I really like this upgrade. I like how they're still keeping it more simplified, and they basically put on a nice paint job on the older UI. This makes me wonder if the rest of the UI has gotten a similar new look to it. Many people have complained over and over that they don't like how basic and blocky the UI looks in Overwatch 2, and based on this, the team heard them and went back and upgraded some of the looks of the UI. I assume we'll see more of the UI and its upgrades when we get closer to the beta and see more gameplay from Overwatch 2. Get ready. We're only a month away now. Okay, that wraps up this little news drop from Blizzard today. I just wanted to mention that I got approved to have YouTube memberships. I don't really know what that means in the grand scheme of things, but I guess people can pay to be a member of the channel, and I can give out perks and rewards for signing up. Is that something you guys would want? Like, I'd have to look into it more and come up with like ideas of what to even make as a reward. But if you guys would want me to set this up and create some cool rewards and stuff, I definitely can. I really don't want to like ask for money from you guys, but if you have any cool ideas you'd want me to do, I'd be more than happy to set that up for you. I appreciate you guys all sticking around and joining me on my YouTube journey into Overwatch 2. That wouldn't even be possible without you guys. Thank you everybody again for all the success that I've had so far. And with that, please like the video if you enjoyed or learned something new. Please subscribe and ring the bell icon to see more from me and to get notified when I upload next. And comment below if you think that this ping system is as an amazing feature as I do. Okay, with that, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.